Hello and welcome to our latest video Q&A with Derby Telegraph Chief Football Writer Steve Nicholson. Steve, there's a real buzz about Derby County at the moment, a good run of results and a great FA Cup third round draw as well. Premier League giants Chelsea coming to the iPro Stadium in January. What do you think to the draw and what do you think to the Rams' chances?
Yeah, I mean, they've won 5 on the spin, Derby, so there's a real buzz about the place, as you say. Everyone's getting very excited about it. And then when the draw happened on Sunday, Chelsea come out at home. Everyone's out on the phone, on the internet, on Twitter, talking about it. They've been talking about it ever since. First thing is important though, they've got a lot of league games before then. They've got 5 league games, and that's very important to stay focused on those games. And that's the message that Steve McLaren is putting out as well. But the game itself, Chelsea, they'll be favourites. It's on TV. It's going to be an exciting afternoon, I feel. It should be a full house. The thing I hope more than anything, no matter what the result is, no matter what the outcome is, what I really hope is that Derby play how they've been playing, so they don't freeze on the day. In big games like this, it's very important. It's very easy, I should say, to freeze. To think, oh, it's Chelsea, it's Frank Lampard, it's this, it's that, it's Jose Mourinho. I'd like to see them just relax, play the football we've been seeing at home, the attacking football, lots of pace, lots of energy, high tempo. And if they do that, I think we're in for a really good afternoon. The way Chelsea are defending at the moment, who knows, the way Derby are scoring, we could be in for a 5-5. I'm sure TV will be delighted with that. But no, that's my main hope from it all, is that Derby go out there, do themselves justice, put on a good performance, play as they have been playing. And if they do, you just never know.
Derby County are also in FA Youth Cup action on Tuesday night against Wigan Athletic. You were at the game, Steve. What were your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I always like to get along and watch the youth team play, especially in the FA Youth Cup. Such a big competition for the young lads. Last season they did really well, got to the quarter-finals, and they beat Man City along the way and were narrowly beaten by Chelsea, who eventually got to the final. So it's great to go along, and it's good for supporters to go along as well, to watch the next raft of youngsters, if you like. They beat Wigan 4-3. To be honest, the scoreline was closer than it should have been. They were 4-1 up at one stage, and really should have seen the game out better than they did. Academy manager Darren Russell said that afterwards. Mason Bennett played. He seems to have been around the youth team for about 10 years, Mason, but he's still only 17, so he's eligible to play. And when he was on the ball, he looked particularly strong, as you would expect at this level, given his first team experience that he's had. So yeah, the youngsters did well. As I say, the important thing about youth cup matches are, for those fans who go along to watch, there's such a lot of tension involved, such a lot of nerves involved with young players. They desperately want to do well. And playing at Pride Park, it's never easy. It's a big game for them. And sometimes, they probably don't produce the football we normally see from them in league games. So we have to be aware of that and make allowances for that. And the other thing about youth games is that when something goes against them, a little setback in games can be massive for them. And we saw this in the Wigan game. They were 4-1 up, as I said. Wigan pulled one back. Next minute they pulled another one back. It's 4-3, bit of panic stations. But in the end, they thoroughly deserved their win. And we're waiting now to see who they get in the next round of the competition.
Rams are at Charlton Athletic on Saturday in the Championship, looking to extend the run. Any changes to the team, do you think?
I would be surprised. I mean, maybe the one position probably up for grabs is on the right side of the 4-3-3, if you like. Jamie Ward didn't have the best of first halves against Blackpool. He's replaced at half-time by Johnny Russell. Johnny Russell is working his way back to full match fitness following his broken leg. He looked decent against Bournemouth when he came on. I thought he did well against Blackpool when he came on. So there's that place up for grabs. We'll wait and see which way Steve McLaren goes there. The rest of it, I think, probably should take care of itself. Michael Keane, obviously, is coming on loan from Manchester United. He's yet to start a game. He looked quite good in the 20 minutes he had against Blackpool. But as I said in earlier videos, Richard Keogh and particularly Jake Buxton are playing well. I mean, Jake was excellent against Blackpool. So I don't really see a reason to change the back four at all. I know there was an under-21 game this week, a friendly game against Leicester. Michael Keane played in that, and Steve McLaren told me that he was kind of impressed and he's had a good week. and a number of other players played in it. Jeff Hendrick built his match fitness, James Bailey did, Mark O'Brien did. So, you know, they're all queuing up. It's not only is it difficult to get in the team at the moment, but it's very difficult to get on the bench even at the moment. So that's a great sign for Derby, and very important going into these next 5 games over Christmas, because you know, it's a bit of an old cliche, but they will need all the squad, and if they're all available, then that's a fantastic position to be in. A game at Charlton, again, this is the thing. You know, we're now into the area of expectation now. You know, Derby won 5 on the spin. Some people might look at Charlton, the 4th bottom of the Championship. They haven't got a great home record and not in particularly great form. And they might think, well, there's 3 points, and then they'll look at Doncaster the following week, and then Huddersfield and Barnsley. And that's the kind of dangerous area that you don't really want to go into. And when Steve McLaren says, you know, we take 1 game at a time and it's all about the next game, I know at times that can sound, you know, we've heard this cliche before, but there's nothing else they can do at the moment. They can't look ahead beyond the next game because they have to deal with this next game coming up. And so they'll go into that, they'll be as prepared as they always are. It won't be easy, no game is ever easy, it only becomes easy once you've got in that position during the game, as they did against Blackpool. So Charlton, yeah, it'll be a test. Valley's not the easiest place to go to, even though they haven't got a great home record. But we'll see how it goes. If Derby perform, if they perform as they have been playing, then they've got a chance in any game we go to, and that's all you can hope for.